Roll over. Good girl.
Terabyte daily vlogs.
This thing infiltrated our house.
Oh, that thing did.
You should have seen it while it was awake. I mean, alive.
Oh, it was huge.
It was bigger. It's shriveled now. We Lysoled that thing. Oh man, it is just nasty outside. It was like one of the worst storms we've had in a long time a little bit ago. I had to bring the car to the shop because the door handle broke, and it's gonna take a couple weeks. What was that? So the rain's ruining everything so much that the people from the car place called me back and said they can't fix my door handle. By the way, the driver door handle broke. And they're like, we can't fix your door handle because it's raining so bad and my painters had to go home. And I was like, really? I just dropped the car off.
Oh, the lights didn't explode.
Oh yeah, I know, why is the light doing that? And so he was like, you can keep your car overnight and we'll do it in the morning, or you can come get it and bring it back. And I was like, just keep it. So now we don't have a car.
And this
So
whole vlog is us talking forever.
Let's play Terabyte games today, Bieber. Oh, by the way, we uploaded a video, and it's actually pretty old because we made it a long time ago, but we never got the okay to upload it until today. So, go check it out. It's for a good cause, and I think you should go check it out and actually submit ideas to the Better Way project.
Are you annotating it?
I will annotate it.
Alright, we're about to show Chris one of the best things. Well, I don't want to say it's one of the best things, but he's gonna love it. Alright, I just posted it.
Okay. Well, it's Kevin Rose. Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this, dude. You know, you guys, I'm not watching the video yet. You know, Kevin Rose got the stomach flu from this raccoon?
What?
Yeah, because he touched the raccoon and he got, like, really, really sick.
Really?
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna watch the video. I didn't watch the video, but I heard about it. Oh, hang on, I gotta read it.
Oh, yeah.
What the f***?
Wait till you see the second angle, dude.
Oh, he f***ing threw that thing down, dude! Oh, wait, here we go, hang on. Get the f*** out of here, dude. He just throws it down the stairs.
And then he, like, traces after it, dude.
Dude, yeah, he got really, really sick, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, from touching that thing.
Did he get, like, rabies or something?
No, I mean, he didn't get bit, but, I mean, like, because, like, they carry a bunch of germs, but Kevin Rose is, like, tweeting and, like, on his blog, he was, like, telling everyone about, like, how he got sick.
Wow. Yeah, dude, that was on the front page of YouTube. It got, like, 1 million views in an hour. And then it jumped and kept jumping, and Sexy Phil talked about it, and it was... what is it at now, 6 million?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
That's incredible, dude. That's awesome.
Would you do that?
That, well, I mean, it was attacking my dog. I wouldn't have picked it up and flung it.
He heaved that, dude. What do you think he did afterwards when he started chasing after it?
He probably killed it, dude.
Are you serious?
Probably.
Anyways,
Crazy.
I thought you would get a kick out of that.
Yeah, dude, that was really good.
As you guys know, or probably know, Chris and I used to watch Dick Nation all the time together when they did Dick Nation. And Chris is a huge fan of Alex Albrecht and Kevin Rose. And when I saw that on the front page, well, I saw it on Sexy Phil first, and then we saw it on the front page. And, I mean, we're not for animal abuse or anything, but he was protecting his dog. And I think it was justified. I mean, if you see your dog getting attacked, like, I'm sure adrenaline kicked in, he's like, oh my god, and, like, he just did whatever his instinct did, because, like, he probably wants to get it away from his dog as soon as possible, so, away from his dog, his dog as soon as possible, so he just did whatever his mind thought that instant, and I'm really curious what he did afterwards, because you just see him walking towards it, and it just, like, stops. I'm curious why he cut that part out. What do you guys think? Do you think what he did was animal abuse? I don't know, but I knew that Chris would love it, and that's why we recorded him talking about it. I knew he'd laugh at it anyway, because he laughs at stuff like that, and it's freaking Kevin Rose, so I knew he would think it was hilarious. But, I mean, it's at the same time, it's not hilarious, but it is hilarious, because, I mean, just looking at it, like, you can't not laugh, but then you're like, I kind of feel bad for laughing, but I don't feel bad for laughing, because it was attacking a dog, So he's just standing up, like, what do you think? Tell me in the comments. Just a little quick warning for those of you who don't like when I ramble, which even though it's an interesting thing, I'm about to ramble, so if you don't want to watch me ramble, then you could leave, but I think it'd be worth it for you to watch. This is a really touchy subject because every time we bring it up, a bunch of people are like, oh, when's it coming out, when's it coming out? But I just want to show you guys what's going on in my mind, and I want some feedback on your part. So let's get started here. It might be a little bit of a ramble. I already did this, it took like 10 minutes last time. I'm going to try to shorten it. But since my jaw pain seems to be a little bit better, actually not really, but my arm pain is gone enough to record instrumentals. For instance, we've been doing a lot of covers. I helped Toby with My the Diamond, and I haven't really had any problems, knock on wood, but the dog didn't bark, so I'll make sure the dog didn't bark. I seem to not really be having any problems, so because of that, I'm starting to think about albums again. Now, I just said albums, and you're probably like, oh, album, when's it gonna come out? I don't know yet, so that's what I'm talking to you guys about. I just kind of want some feedback here, because the plan is we want to come out big and bold and do something that is really kind of seems impossible to a lot of people, because if we pull it off, I think it would be well worth it, and it would just be a really bold move on our part. So basically, we want to make an album, and again, take this with a grain of salt, I'm just throwing ideas out there. An album of 11 songs, one because 11's our favorite number, it's a lucky number.
It's November 11th, 2011. That means that it's 11, 11, 11.
And two, I'm going to be completely upfront about it, is CD Baby, which is our digital distribution, allows us to, it's a new feature, to release an album. If you release an album, 11 songs or more, you can make the album available for pre-order a month before this album's actually released, and within that month, you could promote the crap out of it and get people to pre-order it, and however many people pre-order it within that month, on the release date, all those pre-orders count as downloads on the day this album's released, and everyone actually downloads it.
Which helps it rank and get on the charts.
Rank and possibly get you on the higher on the charts, which would be really huge for us if we were actually on the front page of iTunes on our first album, independently.
Unlikely.
And we recorded it all ourselves. I mean, it's unlikely, but like I said, in this business, if you're independent, you gotta kind of make bold moves, and that's why we're gonna go balls to the wall.
What does that mean?
So here's the plan. There's multiple things that are going to help this album do well, and if it happens the way we want it to, I really feel strongly that it will do well. First of all, every single song on the album is going to be a collaboration. Again, I'm not sure, but that's what I want it to be. And I want suggestions from you guys. Who do you think we should collaborate with? I already tweeted on Terabyte this question, and a lot of people are responding with really cool answers. So leave it down in the comments. List YouTube musicians specifically, or people like, for instance, someone suggested Colette, who isn't necessarily known as a YouTube musician, but she's a really good singer, and that'd be a good suggestion as well. Just like, throw names out there, and we'll compile a list and see if we can contact them. But that's not going to be until a couple other things on our list of things to do are out of the way. For instance, we are still working on our formula, as we keep bringing this up, but there's a formula of making music, and I feel like if we made an album, we want it to all sort of mesh together and have sort of the same sound, and we want to get that sound perfected before we even start recording or even start thinking about it. And we're getting really, really, really close, and that's why we do all the covers. I mean, not just for promotion and stuff, but to practice, and to have that practice learning what we think music should sound like and getting it out there. And as you can see, with each cover we do, our music gets better and better. And we're getting really close, but there's kind of certain equipment and hardware that we need to get the sound that we want. For instance, the mic we have right now, a Shure KSM-44, is really harsh on Sabrina's vocals. It might work someone's vocals that are kind of deep, like mine, even though I can't really sing lately because my TMJ, hopefully by the time we record the album I do, so I can sing on the album. But for Sabrina's vocals, it's really harsh and kind of makes the vocal not sound as good as it does in real life. And we want something that makes it silky and smooth, and something like a Neumann U47, really iconic microphone. Everyone uses it in a U67, a U87, there's a whole bunch of them. We've been thinking maybe blue mics, like a blue Kiwi, but also I feel like pretty much all the blue mics would be harsh as well. But I feel like it would be a better idea than the Shure KSM-44, which is actually pretty good for acoustic instruments as well. And then we also looked into a mic company, which I've posted on Facebook, a video of Haley Williams singing Still Into You. in the studio, and we're like, what mic is that? Because I didn't recognize it at all. And apparently it's a mic.
Yeah, we're not getting that one. That one's $5,000.
Yeah, it's really expensive. But I've been contacting the companies. It's a mic from this company called Bach Audio. It's basically a mic that emulates kind of older mics that are iconic in studios. And it's supposed to be really high end, but it's really expensive. And I don't know, long story short, we need a new mic and we need a new preamp. The preamps we have right now are basically built into the interface, which is what we record with, and that's not really that great. And the preamp, the ART preamp that we use on our recent recordings, it's a 2 preamp, so it's better, but still sucks. It's like $90, and that's, as any gear person would know, if you're going to get a preamp, it's going to end up costing like $1,000. There's that gear, and I'm also been looking into a Axe-FX 2, which is another guitar processor similar to Guitar Rig, except it's not a plug-in. It's actually gear processing that goes inside the gear, and a lot of really high-end bands that produce themselves, like Periphery, use it and get really nice guitar tones. Issues, we saw them recording in the studio, and they have a really nice guitar tone. So I'm thinking about getting them, but that's also really expensive. And there's all this gear that we want to make sure we have it before we start recording the album, so it sounds the best possible. And in order to get that gear, we obviously need a big chunk of money. So that's why this album's not going to happen for a while, because we need to figure out how we're going to get that big chunk of money. A lot of people say we should do Indiegogo, but we feel like our friends, which is what we call you guys, our friends, we feel like that would be kind of rude, because you don't ask your friend for money. I mean, even though it'd probably just be in small chunks, it's just, we wouldn't feel it'd be mean asking you guys for money. And we probably wouldn't end up getting as much money as we need in the first place, because we're not very big on YouTube yet. What we've been trying to do is win a contest so we can just ask for your support, you can vote for us, and we'll make the money ourselves without you guys having to use your own money and take stuff out of your pocket. Obviously, you guys could support us by buying our songs, and that'll help us get the money we need. I don't know, we just need a chunk of money so we could buy this equipment without cutting into the money that we make monthly, which is what we're saving up for moving out. And it's a long story, but it goes back to the whole get a real job thing, which I'm not even going to go into. But when we get that gear, then we'll begin to start recording the album. We'll begin to start contacting people. We'll use your suggestions, compile a list, contact them, and hopefully we'll make an album of songs, release maybe a music video like a couple days or something for that month of the pre-order thing, and it's just going to be a balls to the wall, 11 songs, 11 collaborations, 11 music videos in like 1 month's of time. And it'll just, I'm hoping it'll all just come together as like one giant thing. And if it sounds good enough, people will like it, people will buy it, and it would be huge for us. And
especially if everybody who we collaborated with,
yeah, if they put the music video on their channel. I was thinking we put it on our channel. Or even
just tweeted that they're in the album.
Yeah, even just tweeted it. Like we put it on our channel, they could put it on their channel, monetize it, whatever they want with it. I don't even care, because that's just how it works with YouTube. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I thought that was a really good way to say it. I saw that in Jack's Films, Draw My Life. He said, that's the mentality of YouTube. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I was like, wow, he's right. That really is the mentality of YouTube. And I feel like if we made an album like that, with the whole mentality of YouTube, as Jack's Film said, that'd be the best like ode to YouTube, because this is what brought us here. We did it independently with YouTube videos, and I feel like I just think that's the best way to do it. So leave your suggestions below if you think this is a good idea. If not, do you think it's a good idea to release a music video every day for like a month before to promote it? Or if we should just do like a normal person and release the album first, then videos. Maybe we could do like teasers or something. I don't know. I'm just have all this stuff going on in my mind, and I just want to do it right the first time.
I love how you said the last clip was 10 minutes and you wanted to re-say it shorter, and now it's over 10 minutes.
I think I said it longer though. I think it was longer than 10 minutes. But I got it out smoother this time. Last time I was stumbling over words. But Chrissy's cute. Look at her. So we just got one more idea. Trying to think big. We went in the jacuzzi. That's why I'm in a towel right now. But don't worry, you can't see anything. We got one more idea to add on to all of this. We were thinking about how we would make 11 different music videos, because that'd be really difficult to have an original idea for each one. Then I remembered a while back, Mr. Guitar Man was like, hey, I want to produce one of your music videos. And we're thinking, what if we got a different person to produce each music video as well, to add to the collaborations? And like, for instance, have Mr. Guitar Man do one, have VFX Bro do one, we could have Final Cut King, have Freddie Wong do one. I mean, that's kind of crazy thinking he would ever do one, but again, trying to think big. Have as many different people produce the videos and add to the collaboration. I think that's a good idea, and if you do, put more suggestions down. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. So we're planning out, you know, trying to think big and plan everything. I'm sorry if you didn't hear that. The fan's really high right now. There's probably a lot of wind. Okay. Hey guys, I'm running because I have a lot of adrenaline built up in me, and I'm thinking and my head's racing. I don't know what to do. So I'm running because everything that I just talked about, we're taking it even further. But I don't want to really explain it right now. I mean, still reply to everything I asked you, but just know that we took what I told you guys we're doing, we're taking it to a whole nother level, and this is going to be monumental if we pull it off. Is that the right word? I don't even know if that's the right word. She's so excited she's drinking water in my dog bowl. And snorting and snarfing. You excited, kitty? I'm running around with my shirt off in a vlog. Beaver. Beaver, beaver. I hope we're not just streaming. I hope this...
It's a really hard task that we want to do.
Dude, go big or go home.
I have a zit in my ear and it hurts.
Think big. Being on a trash can. Strumming on street lights. Think big! Doug, you don't remember that from Doug?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You do remember it?
Yeah.
Ooh wee oo, killer tofu or kung fu. I don't remember. I love Doug, dude. Doop doop doop. Wait, that's Mario.
What?
How does Doug go?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
No, that's We the Kings.
It's similar. Where is that song?
You just got VL'd. That's it? That's it? That's all you got? That's all I got. It's not very creative. Well, green isn't a very creative color.
Share your favorite in life. If you don't, you might not be a troll, but you're not very